Gallery Furniture and Tempur-Pedic Mattress Company donated a free Tempur-Pedic. We're glad to have y'all here. Hi, Mattress Mack here with Mr. and Miss Westerby. They have quite the story about the hurricane and how they went out of their way to help their neighbor. Tell us the story.
We were out of power for almost a week. No electricity, no cooling, no cold food. She really struggled.
We went out there to cut the tree. I went inside for a water break, and when I came back, the tree was on top of that. He's got 2 broken bones on his leg and a broken heat.
The tree falling down right outside the bedroom window. About 7:45, the neighbors called and said, fire trucks are in front of your house. So those hot pipes and hot wires had eventually caught parts of the house on fire. The fire marshal called CenterPoint and begged them to come cut the live wire.
The fire marshal did.
The fire marshal. And they didn't respond to him either.
We were without power for days and days, over 100 degrees. My body doesn't do well with temperature right now. I just went through a year-long battle with cancer, and the chemotherapy made it to where that's an unbearable 7 days or 6 days. Very difficult for me to sleep. Was losing weight badly. My body just doesn't hold on to it the same as it used to. And that storm really set me back with no power for all that time.
For Hurricane Beryl, we lost power for 7 days. 2 little girls.
So it was hot in the house, right?
It was very hot in the house. We had to get out of that house. Yeah, it's challenging. You're having to get hotels to stay at, and you're having to consult with friends.
We lost all the food in our refrigerator twice.
During the hurricane, thank God my daughter was at sleepaway camp. During the hurricane, 3 trees at our house uproot and fell on our house. We lost power for a whole week.
Oh man, it was mind-boggling. Thank God for Mattress Mack, for the way he's helping. He's a godsend. We've completely displaced. FEMA helped for a little while in the hotels. Now we're with family.
And you're pregnant, right?
I am.
Was it hot in that hotel?
Very, 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 very. I have 2 daughters.
2 daughters?
Yes.
Were they hot too?
Very. They complained every 5 seconds.
What do you think about CenterPoint's response to the power outage?
Not good. I mean, you saw the paintings around the freeway, center pointless and stuff.
But we never got any updates. We never knew what was happening.
They could have handled it better and done a better job generally, not just personally, but generally.
I agree with all of the suggestions I've heard from our community and state leaders. They should trim the trees around the power lines. We have been calling for years to do that.
The line workers were out there every day. We saw y'all out there. We saw y'all staged up at the racetrack. Y'all were trying. But how it got to where this even became an issue is above the workers, and that's CenterPoint's fault. They need to just, they're charging us for it. Why don't they have a staff set aside for a disaster? We have one in Bridge and Roadway. TxDOT has one.
They should feel humiliated that people are using the Whataburger app to know whether that area has power or not. And the power company of the 3rd largest city in the U.S. can't even manage that. Yeah.
Relocating, different programs, different assistant people willing to do what you're doing, pretty much.
Do something. Don't just sit on your butt. Do something.
Do your job, CenterPoint. We're talking to the executives now. We're not talking to the line workers.